welcome back to mymetaverseminute.com, your place for the latest news, views and opinions from the Metaverse. Now today's episode is brought to you by Cloud Wars EXPO, running June 28th to 30th at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. I will be there leading tracks and sessions alongside Bob Evans and the rest of my Acceleration Economy analyst colleagues. You can go to cloudwarsexpo.com to learn more and join me there.
Join thousands of CXOs June 28th to 30th in San Francisco, California at Cloud Wars Expo as we explore a new metric called the time to dazzle, exclusively focused on how long it takes to dazzle customers with new business models that are enabled by the cloud, empowered by AI, and optimized with human ingenuity. Register today at cloudwarsexpo.com and join a movement to make dazzling customers the metric that matters.
Today, I want to talk to you guys about Tommy Hilfiger, but don't be fooled. This is just the intro to our discussion today. It's going to subvert slightly, but let's use Tommy Hilfiger as a base. The fashion company has just announced this week that they will be joining other well-known brands at the inaugural Decentraland Metaverse Fashion Week. Now, we've already talked about the Fashion Week, which is going to take place from the 24th, March the 24th to the 27th, so we're not going to go into that. What I would like to talk to you is about how events like this can act as testing grounds for companies within the metaverse. As it stands, buying a piece of land in somewhere like Decentraland, Sandbox, Roblox, one of the well-known metaverse spaces, is incredibly expensive. It's a massive investment. So I wonder whether some companies may benefit from creating testing grounds. Okay, so where companies can essentially try a proof of concept to see what the response is like, to actually gauge how they can work within the metaverse before making big investments. Now, this, the reason that I've come onto this topic via the Fashion Week is that this is the perfect example. It's a perfect opportunity for Decentraland to really offer this service, because essentially they are providing the platform and they're renting the space in many ways to the companies that are getting involved. So we talked about Hugo Boss before, we're talking about Tommy Hilfiger today. These companies aren't necessarily buying a stake in Decentraland, but they are being given a platform to experiment. So Tommy Hilfiger is going to be showing their 2022 collections, spring 2022 collections, but also some of their NFTs, some of the NFT designs that they can actually test on a consumer base. Now, I think this opens up a massive opportunities for organizations who could rent space within some of the larger platforms to enable companies to try this proof of concept. Maybe it takes the place, maybe it takes the iteration of another one of these events, another, let's say, a trade show or something like that. Or maybe it could simply be somebody that rents out their land and their property in spaces to enable companies to try the metaverse for themselves. I'm sure there are people doing it already, but it's definitely a discussion that we should be having. And if users are in a position, if companies are in a position to provide this service, I think now is the perfect time to do so. Until next time, stay tuned and stay curious.